Ladies and gentlemen, it is the penultimate game of day one. For those from Yorkshire, that means it's the second last match. If you fall we're having fun, it's things are about to get even better. This is match 23. It's a clash between two unbeaten teams so far today. Please put your hands together and give a huge welcome back to the pitch. The teams from Sri Lanka and our hometown heroes, Hong Kong!
Second to last game now of the day, game 23. Two unbeaten teams of Pool B come out onto the field. It's the Sri Lankans, led by Danushka Ranjan, and it's Hong Kong led by Max Woodward. The winner here will take Pool B. They will face South Korea tomorrow. The loser here will play China, who have taken out Pool A rather unexpectedly. We just saw Japan bomb out to South Korea, and they will not be in the Cup semi-finals tomorrow for the first time. Just taking a guess here until our stats people can provide me a stat. Probably the first time they've never appeared in the Cup semi-finals of the Asian 7 Series. So here we go. Ryan Meacham, number 10, goes up there and takes that one down tidily. McQueen to Rumini. There's Lee Jones. Some real veteran players out there for Hong Kong. Alex McQueen keen to get things on the go. Gives it to his captain Woodward. Meacham, Coverdale now stretching the big legs. Can he put Tom McQueen into some space? He prefers to run over the top of the defender. And Lee Jones on the end of this flowing movement, full length of the field to get things going against Sri Lanka. 5-0. Woodward it is that gets on the outside and puts his teammate into some space. Lee Jones, been part of the 7 setup for many years now. Many years. Along with a lot of these guys out there today, the McQueens, Rowan Varty, Benjamin Rimini. Slew Mute, Rimini unable to add the points, so early 5-point lead to Hong Kong as they look to take out Pool B. A real chance to win this series if Japan are going to field the same squad throughout the series. This inexperienced squad opens the door for countries like Hong Kong, Korea especially, and even China, who have shown good improvement today, and perhaps even Sri Lanka here. A lot of pressure in there. Alex McQueen gets Kevin Joseph all over his back, and Ryan Meacham tidies things up. Him and Tom McQueen have been coordinating delightfully out on the wings, and Alex McQueen all the way from the scrum in support. That's great support work from the Hong Kong number 7. How often have we seen the McQueen brothers hook up like that? Pile some misery onto the opponent's second quick try to Hong Kong. It's 10-0. Rimini again from a similar position, unable to convert. So 10-0, 2 important tries, a 10-point buffer. Good work from Woodward to keep that one in the field of play. Meacham cleans it up and gets a couple of vital steps there before McQueen helps him out. Coverdale, this time Rimini just on the fingertips there. It's one of those hammy testers. And throwing the ball away, penalised there. That ain't professional. Now Sri Lanka, first chance with ball in hand, trying to turn Hong Kong around. Meacham tries to deal with a bobbling ball, and if that stays in, there's trouble. But Wate unable to get the luck of the bounce there. On the 22, Coverdale levitates mysteriously in the air. Woodward comes back. Sorry, Tom McQueen comes back the other way. Lee Jones gets taken in a solid low tackle. Out the back door from Alex McQueen. Rimini to Meacham, using full width Hong Kong here. Meacham coming back on the inside, backing himself, taking on the last man. He's got McQueen with him, but he throws him a dreadful ball. It's always hard to put one of those right in the breadbasket over the top. Just didn't quite get the lob right. And entertaining stuff from Hong Kong and desperate defence from Sri Lanka. Meacham really backing himself there. Might just have wanted to go all the way there. Put a fend on Kevin Dixon, who was tracking back. So player down for Sri Lanka. It's Dansha Dayan. He's going to the sideline, not happy. About a minute remaining in this first half. Hong Kong coming up, putting pressure on the Sri Lankans. They've got to battle their way out now from 10 metres from their own line. Ranjan, and that's also a difficult ball to deal with. Rimini's all over him. Tries to monster Ratwate back towards the try line. Quick tap and go. Here goes Danushka Ranjan. He's trying to spark something here deep in their own territory. His final act of the first half. They're still keen to go 90 metres. Meacham doing all sorts of good work there to disrupt play, and he's done so. So not working so far for Sri Lanka, but all sorts of pressure from Hong Kong. Huda goes. Sri Lanka have the feed. I'm sure they'll have a crack from here. Radwate. That's a solid bit of contact there going in from Meacham on Disanayake. He's done well to stand play. Woodward gets a big fend put on him. Oh, and Tom McQueen can't believe it. It's a gimme, and he puts up a big punt to celebrate. So half-time, 10-0. 2 scintillating tries by Hong Kong. First one here, Woodward just popping it over there. Lee James, go for it, mate. And then Meacham and the McQueens. How many times have we seen the McQueens do that sort of thing? 10-0 at half-time. Sri Lanka haven't fired a shot yet. This will decide who wins Pool B, takes on South Korea tomorrow. The losers of this will take on China, who have been surprise winners of Group A today. And Japan, the big news flash, are out of the Cup playoffs, probably for the first time in the history of this event. We're waiting for the statisticians to the bean counters to get their abacuses out, and you can tweet us on Asia Rugby if you know the answer.
The game looks ready to get us underway for the second half, with Hong Kong leading South Africa.
And you can join us for the Cup semi-finals. We'll be kicking off tomorrow. Coverage at 1:05 p.m. Hong Kong time. That's 5:05 a.m. GMT on rugbypass.com as we get down to the nitty-gritty of this tournament, leg one of the series. One of these two teams will be taking on Korea. The other will be taking on China in the Cup semi-finals. Here we go then. Hong Kong 10-0 lead. Coverdale works hard, getting desperate meters. Tom McQueen, like a coiled spring from the base of that ruck. Woodward. And Alex McQueen comes in and causes some subterfuge, allowing his skipper Woodward to scoot around for an early try in the second half. McQueen taking a big tackle after delivering that ball. Benjamin Rehana Rimini from the sideline on his favoured side of the field, but radar not on song for that one. And so it's 3 unconverted tries. There's Gareth Baber in the background, coach, manager Martin Kibble. 15 points to 0 and 3 clear scores ahead of Sri Lanka now. So Sri Lanka have not fired a shot yet. Haven't been allowed to fire a shot. McQueen got him around the neck, realises he'd probably better let go. Nothing in it, but it's good hustling defence from Hong Kong. Good footwork from the Sri Lankans. Tidy inside ball there, very tasty. Coming back on the inside, Radwati. Doing lots of work here and not going far. but they are breaking tackles. Hong Kong falling off some tackles now, but some good footwork from the Sri Lankans. Just searching, probing, looking for that access. Woodward tries to get in there. This is Joseph, Kevin Joseph, taken by Meacham. Up to the 10-metre now. Good passage of play by Sri Lanka. No real line breaks, although they are beating tackles. Here goes Danushka Ranjan takes on 2 players, gets the ball away. Looks like Chris Mays is over the top there, but no daylight. Was he the tackler? I'm not sure. Very good passage there from Sri Lanka. Hong Kong just hanging on there. Good confident work from Sri Lanka. And in the end, it's for nothing. When they go to the toe. Lee Jones with a bit of claret to the eye. He's got a shiner. And a mouthful of blood to go with it. So Hong Kong working hard on defence there. Getting a good workout. Sri Lanka making them work hard there. Lee Jones is off and Rowan Vardy's on. Yu Kam Shing is on. James Cunningham is on. Woodward is off. Meacham's off. Jones is off. Rowan Vardy into the hooking role. See Chris Mays sporting a dashing bit of facial furniture there, the top lip. Now then, Sri Lanka again with the ball. Danushka Ranjan tries to put Dissanayake on the outside of Yu Kam Shing, nearly gets away with it. And Yu's just standing there in back play, but it's been a knock on. Seems strange not having Jamie Hood in this Hong Kong squad. It's been a fixture of the squad for many, many years. Taking up a contract in Japan with the Ricoh Black Rams. Plenty able cover though. Kadu Lee and Alex McQueen both played scrum half. Kadu Lee had a good season, breakthrough season if you like, last season. Confident young man. So just a couple of minutes left before these two teams jump, cross over the road actually back to the hotel and go through whatever protocols. Tom McQueen says, let's stop mucking around. Why don't we do some of that? Let's just get downtown and make Sri Lanka play the ball. They have to score 15 points. That's unlikely. So the game is over effectively. Hong Kong now and Sri Lanka ready themselves for Cup semi-finals tomorrow. Straight into semi-finals, no quarter-finals. Lee goes in around the ankles as the rain starts coming down here at Hong Kong Football Club. We started in bright sunshine. Then we had rain, then it dried out. The rain is back. It's really starting to come down now. Less than a minute to go, less than half a minute. Tom McQueen, look at that rain. He's picked up a bobbling ball and he gets Hong Kong's 4th try of the match. 20 points to 0. The time virtually up. Catching a ball even like that in this rain can look pretty easy, but it's not. Brother Alex, under abysmal conditions, manages to pot it for a final result. Hong Kong 22, Sri Lanka 0. A good hit out by Hong Kong. Give them confidence going into tomorrow. And on the other side of the draw, Korea looked very good in that final game. China haven't looked outstanding, but they've looked consistent. Just getting narrow wins over Japan and over China. Good enough to take out Pool A. And there's always going to be 5 teams battling for 4 spots. It's Japan who misses out. That's the big news today. As these teams trudge off, we're left with 1 match today. It's Malaysia versus Chinese Taipei.